Afternoon. Well, this is going to be a little bit different. I haven't done a video on this channel for a little while. It's going to be unboxing of the Mi electric scooter Pro, the M365 Pro, plus a small, well, three minor upgrades to it, assuming everything's okay in the box. So going to get on with opening it up and getting the scooter out. One thing I do realise, I need a pair of scissors, so I better go and get that. Well, I found the pair of scissors. The 365 seems to be a very popular scooter, one because of the price and the feature set, and the Pro adds a few extra bits and pieces. Of course, it says everything around the other way, so let's swing the box around. So remove the scooter holder, take out the electric scooter, fasten the handlebar stem, attach the handlebars to the stem, and do up some of the nuts. So that should be fairly straightforward. Ooh. Oh, that's an instruction booklet. Packing. Let's come back to that second. Let's take the side off. Lay it down and pull it out. Break it. Power supply and other bits. I'll get to in a second. Put the kickstand down so it doesn't go anywhere. Just move a few of these bits around. So we've got a power adapter, power lead, a air nozzle, bags of gel. I've taken all the packing off except for the plastic. I did find a toolkit in amongst the polystyrene and silica gel. So stem is put together. I need to put the screws on there and take the packing off. Right, the upgrades I'm going to do, there's 3 minor upgrades. One is to support this back mudguard with a brace, put on a little hook for carrying things, and put a shim inside the front stem that just stops any vibration if it starts to wobble. Apparently the original M365 did have a few issues with this gap opening up, and a shim just closes it up. There we go, there's something else there. I did have to pull this cable out slightly before I could put the cable on inside the stem. There's I presume a data cable going up to that point. So I'm going to work on these few things. Probably start with the smallest shim, which is this one, but it's 0.4, and put that on. There's a lock, it's a double safety lock, and then that, and I presume, not sure which way around this goes, but I don't think it can be, I presume it's that way rather than the other way. Yep. Okay, that's actually quite tight. I'm not sure it even needs the shim. Actually, it will just about go on. Actually, I'll leave that off for the time being, because that is quite tight. The screws have got quite a bit of thread lock on, so don't think they'll be moving anywhere soon. So there's 2 screws this far side and 2 at the front. Okay, now just take off the back mudguard. With something a bit more substantial. The grommets are different lengths and they're chamfered, so they need to go back in the correct way. Let's see if this Allen key is the correct one. No. Luckily I have a set of Allen keys. Right, that must be 2.5. After taking off the 3 screws are in there, there's a small connector which just needs to be popped out, and then I guess make sure that the cable is pushed back into the housing once it's removed. This is the weak spot. What happens is, as the vibrations, and people tend to stand on the back mudguard, it flexes and the tyre pushes against the cable. Though having said that, there is actually a metal cover there now, so I'm not sure I actually need that bracket. Actually, I'm going to do without that bracket for the time being. So looks as though they've upgraded the upgraded that bit on the scooter, which is good to hear. So I'll just put this back together and I'll be back. Okay, I've lifted it off the table, and I'm just going to try the app, which Mi Home, which is on the app stores. It's not finding it, so let me charge it and see what happens. I've managed to get the scooter to pair. I think the problem was the region code. Automatically the app defaults to America, and it didn't see the scooter. Anyway, so I've done the upgrade of the firmware as well, and I'm paired. So I need to look at all the details and see what I can adjust. Got cruise control, NG recovery, factory reset, upgrade firmware. I'm on the latest firmware, version 1.6.6. Device info, 19 degrees, that sounds about right. Battery info, 85%. So all metric system, speed and mileage, done nothing. There we go. So let me look at this in a bit more detail and see what I can do, and also need to finish charging the battery on the scooter. It was at 85%.